morning, guys and gals out there. This is now what I will call the official introduction of Project Corrupt, or Project Gaptizer, and I am beyond excited to, I don't know, I have a goal with the car, and I'll get into a little more detail about what that goal is and what is already done to the car or not done to the car, etc. But I'm very excited to get this started and kind of create something that, you know, I would love and do love and will love, and something that other people can also enjoy. And hopefully you guys join me in the journey. This is just kind of going to be POV style of everything that comes in from a car build. I mean, I just got the car, and it's going to be, I'll try to document everything step by step and see how it goes. Just on a side note, the fuck is wrong with Tesla drivers? I, you know, pulled off the light just a little bit fast, and homeboy in his Model 3 just like was going slower than me, and then punched it and just paced me on my side for like the longest unnecessary time. It's like the weirdest ego trip with Tesla drivers. They just want to get up beside you for no reason, just because they hear the man, you got a little V8 in your car, man, because your car goes little Jetsons. W204, which is from 2008 to 2014, 263 AMG. This is the facelift version. This is a 2014, and you know, this is going to be Project Gaptizer. It was going to be Project Corrupt, but those plates weren't approved by the Texas DMV. Corrupt, I guess it didn't. I'll put a screenshot up of what exactly it was denied for. It was just Corrupt with the K, and so this is what we've got so far. Now, what's been done to it, I just have a little sound clip there of me just coming down to my spot, just by this like creek that I usually hang out at, or I've gotten a couple times. But what's done to it is, besides aesthetics, it's really just resonator delete. There's no resonators, either primary or secondary. I don't know how that works, but no resonators. Catch is still there, mufflers are still there. Got a lot of carbon on it. Now you see this carbon splitter here. I've already cracked. I've only had the car for like maybe 2 months, but you know, I popped the curb and smashed the splitter. It's on Hankook V12s. I like them. I'm not really gonna know how other tires feel until I get them. It's got red calipers, which I'm kind of upset about because I thought because of the red calipers it would have the P31 or P30, but the guy just painted his calipers red. There's no P30 package, so I've got the 451 horsepower from factory. No LSD, which actually sucks because that's, as you can tell, the car is pretty unpredictable when it loses traction. Whenever it loses traction, it kind of just snaps. It doesn't hold the drifts. Like, it just kind of like, it's really unpredictable, and I can slide it or whatever, but it's like very quick. It's not very prolonged or held out. I'm seeing, okay, there's some little tiny things like this here, which I'm almost certain are from, unless it's the same, I guess the same on both sides, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I hit some pothole downtown the other night, and now I think this hood's a little bit unlined, but I can't tell entirely. Yeah, we're talking about something, but you know, carbon duckbill thing, which I think is really cool. I was gonna change it out for something else, but honestly it's like pretty dope. I like it a lot. And then obviously the rear diffuser, carbon fiber with the fucking shark fins out here, really aggressive. I like this a lot. So the reason I got this one over another one I test drove, you know, a couple of different ones, well, I test drove two. This is the second. The first one I test drove is when I fell in love with the AMG. I had driven two E92 M3s right before that, and they just, one was 6-speed manual, and then one had the DCT. The manual one felt fucking, like, it was really fun, but like, I had originally planned for this to be like a daily sports car, and so I couldn't justify trying to drive manual every fucking day, because I just, my commute goes downtown and in traffic and whatnot. I just drive quite a bit, which is, goes on to my second point of, I couldn't really, like, there's no immersion to that E92. And so after I test drove the first 63, that one had the P31 package and everything, LSD, that's when I fell in love, because holy shit, dude, like, the traction control on, it would still just want to slide and like break traction. And honestly, the LSD makes night and day difference. I've seen some people on the forums saying LSD doesn't really like make a difference on the car, like how it drives and things like that. But let me tell you, my boys, if you don't have a fucking LSD on this car, well, honestly, if you've never driven one with an LSD, it won't really matter to you. But I used to have a C230 when I was in high school with like maybe 200 horsepower, but rear wheel drive. It was a sporty little sedan, it's a little C-Class back in the day. And I will tell you, now that I'm thinking about it, this car in its current form, granted the handling is much tighter, you know, it feels a lot more planted, but as far as trying to spin the tires or trying to like really book it around corners and like, you know, hoon a little bit, get some shredding going, this handles like my 2007 C230 as far as like driving characteristics, simply from a drifting standpoint. Because when I would drift that in high school, it would just drift, snap, and then like correct itself. Right now, every time I take a corner hard to try to drift it, it goes, snaps, and then corrects itself. And when I drove the LSD, which I'll probably I'll find the clip. I have a video of me test driving the guy. Just let me take the wheels, and he's the one that really sold me on it. That thing just wants to hold the drift. It wants to keep the tires spinning. Fucking ridiculous. So I'm not gonna get into what I plan to do for this car yet, and I did add these little carbon fiber covers. I don't know if I like them yet. I think I'm gonna try to find like a full, I think they make like a 2-piece set, but I think I'm gonna try to find those and go from there. But this is Project Gapsizer. This is what we're starting with. I think first I'm going to tackle performance. I think the car looks fine as it is. If anything, I might get like springs or some I think springs, honestly. The coilovers are just, yeah, they're adjustable, but I think I'll try springs first, and if I really don't like, I just want to go lower a little bit. I'm not really too like, it's gonna get tracked eventually, but right now I'm just kind of going for more aesthetic And so I'm just gonna go lower a little bit, and then we'll go from there. So obviously first thing I'm gonna do is performance stuff, performance related. Cosmetically, the springs, I'll probably order them at some point in the next few months. And so we'll do, so pop a little hoodie here. But I feel like I'm dragging on a bunch. It really shouldn't be, it's not that complicated. It's not that serious. Most of y'all have seen WT04, most of y'all know what the M156 is. So this is, I'm really just doing this, and I'll snip it up and cut it up and whatnot when I get to that point. But you know, this is now you're supposed to be able, ah, there we go. I had never fucking opened it fully, but the full vertical M156. I'm gonna get air boxes. A lot of forums talk about row boxes, row intakes, things of that nature. Handcrafted by my boy. Just need to touch up. I gotta show this weekend, but air boxes and stuff, and then a tune probably from Eurocharged. They haven't opened their Dallas one yet. Dude, it just looks so sad. It looks so sick. Anyway, once Eurocharged gets through Dallas shop, then I'll probably go get, you know, a baseline dyno, and you know, that'll be a whole video, make a whole thing about that, and then get their stage 1 tune, and from there, yeah, we'll really be going. But I think first, before anything, I'm gonna go, you know, fuck, I keep jumping around, call it ADD, ADHD, whatever the fuck you want. But first, again, LSD, springs, and then tune, and then we'll be fine. So there's just a cop that just rolled by and went into the alleyway. Hope he's not like looking for me or anything. I was kind of, well, I wasn't really driving fast. I was just kind of doing like some banging and popping. You saw that in the clip before, and then I'll probably do the same thing leaving. I'll just take a different way home today. But yeah, that's what's here. That's what I've got, and this is Project Baptizer. So first things first, get everything cleaned up, nice and looking new, and then maybe redo, no, I'm not redoing anything. Get everything looking nice and new, and then, yeah, we'll move on from there. So that's what I hope to see. I guess to give a general overlay of where I want the car to be is, I want the car at the end of its life to have somewhere around, maybe, I mean, if I get up to like 500 wheel, and not crank, like 500 wheel horsepower, figure out some ways to kind of reduce a little bit of weight and get it better handling, I think I'll be pretty happy for at least first iteration. And you know, 500 wheel almost comes from just a tune, so it really, again, just depends on how everything goes in the next couple of weeks and things like that. But that's where we're at. And I guess I forgot to mention, I got these little fucking paddly things. I love them. They're fucking cool. They're like devil horns, as my girlfriend says. So, you know, she calls us a demon. So calming to drive this car, it's not even funny. Like, if I ever get upset or mad or anything, I literally just hop in the whip, put it in Sport Plus or manual, like where the exhaust is fully active, and it's doing everything, and then it's just so blissful. Just that sound, like nothing makes me happier than that sound right now, honestly. Dream come true, to be nice little morning alarm clock for whoever's not up at 9 a.m. on a fucking weekend day. Looking at you through a scope, and there's no you got no hope, like the chief alone in bed, cause I know I'm making bread. I only like to go outside and visit
no, I don't give a fuck. I'm a man of peace, but if we did, I hit you with the truck. These bitches want me bad, cause they always be so thoughtful. I can't deal with thoughts, cause they always be so awful. If I find a girl who's bad, I hit her with the cock full. Play my shit so loud that they call it so unlawful.
Well, hey, thanks guys for tuning in. Let me roll the windows up. Thanks for watching. I mean, this project is kind of like a personal thing, so just comment, like, subscribe if you want to. If you don't, my feelings won't get hurt. I'm kind of doing this more for just a personal documentation, and whoever wants to join the ride can. I've got a daily that I also want to start doing, like very minor. It's gonna be fully cosmetic. It's not gonna get fast at all, but that's what, yeah, this channel is just gonna be me and my car builds, or whatever the fuck you want to call them. And that's, you know, if you want to join, comment, like, subscribe, whatever the heck it does for algorithm, blah blah blah. I don't really know, so I can't really say anything much about that. But yeah, again, thanks guys for tuning in, and you know, I'll catch you in the next one.